Is there any explanation for this right here? I mean, you can go all over the world and not see nothing as bad as this right here.
Hey, Caddy Beast from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Got another great one. This is to help men out there. I'm a man that I don't have any rears. Representing myself in court. Everything that you guys see me do here on Hot Facts, I have done that. This is a gentleman that is representing himself, going to court. We have a woman that thinks everything is supposed to be given to her. She went and got breast implants and did all the other stuff, and they're bringing up her husband's income. This gentleman representing himself as a man went there to court, and the judge is telling the woman, when I mean you, if you feel like this, it's talking to you. She's telling the woman, this dude is paying all this stuff, and you think that because you have a husband that gives you an allowance, gives you $500 a week. She said, well, if he's doing all this, whoop, whoop, whoop. But this is a man going in there and doing that stuff. The judge is going to break her down to the average man that has to pay child support and this much. Here is what she is going to do. She's going to make that woman feel so stupid. Your breast implants on what you feel don't matter. Everything else goes in there. And now check this out. He answered every question the right way. Now, we are not trashing women at all. We don't say we'll dig up your wife and we'll F them, and we'll dig up your mom and we'll F them, but we will leave out children who have passed because somehow our respect level goes with kids, but we can still do the same stuff. This is what some of these women think out there. I can do whatever I want, and as long as I am with the man and I try to look a certain way and have sex, I don't have to pay shit or do anything. But check this out. Equal Opportunity Act, right? You're fighting for your rights, right? These are your rights. Black History Month. This is the black judge, female judge, who broke it down, and she's helping out the men. Watch this. And at the end, watch how hilarious this is. She tried to dispute everything. She even tried to say at the end, you know what? I'm going to let y'all just watch.
It's a lot?
I think so.
When you say a lot, is it like in the 200,000s, 300,000s?
Well, the car that he drives was about 200,000. So I'm thinking you'd probably have to make more than that.
You only get a $500 a week. You know what? That's not my business. That's not the reason I'm here. I'm not going to even entertain that.
That's what I was thinking, too.
I'll just move on. Sir, do you know how much money her husband makes a year?
I don't, but he's the Steve Jobs of the town of energy, so to say.
So let me ask you this. Are you expecting her child support to be based on his Steve Jobs?
No, his success has nothing to do with me or my daughter or our daughter. And like I said, I just want a little more help because she's getting older. And, you know, if she's happily married with whoever and how big his wallet is, that is totally up to her.
Okay, well, I'm glad that's not what you were doing because you can't do that anyway. But what we can do, ma'am, is make you pay more in child support because at this point you've been paying zero. Because from what I see, you're a stay-at-home mom, which is absolutely okay. But you do understand that your child has increased expenses, correct?
Yes, I do see that.
Okay, so after yes, I do see that, that means that I don't need any further response. So you understand?
Well, how much are we talking about?
We're going to base it off that $500 a week allowance that you make. Okay. So, based on that, I have your gross at $2,000 a month. After you take out the calculations for the taxes, your net comes out to $1,662.53. Okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Child support obligation of $266. However, you also heard him say that he pays $130, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In medical insurance for the child. You're going to have to reimburse that to him. So, in addition to the $266 a month for child support, you add the $130, Your child support obligation monthly comes out to $396.
Can I say something?
Sure, but make it brief.
Okay, well, I don't know if he's still subscribing to the same psychic, but she charges, I think it's $412 a month.
Okay.
And-
What does this psychic have to do with these numbers?
Well, because I just feel like if he can afford the psychic, then maybe he can afford the insurance. And I guess I feel that that is money that could have gone towards my education while we were married.
Okay, well, I've already said no to that. That has nothing to do with me. I mean, you should address that in your divorce, obviously. And whatever he pays, if he in a psychic, if he chooses to do that, that has nothing to do with your responsibility, your financial responsibility to your daughter. So if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
She tried to say that he pays a psychic to do this, but if he had that money, he could have been able to do this and could have paid for my education. How come you don't go get your own education? Why do you need a man to do everything for you? This is what the world is right now. People, I have no rears. Do you know what rears are? Ask any man that pays child support. No rears. I have 0 balance. Represented myself with no lawyer. How much money did I save? Think about that. On another side note, my case was dismissed. Everyone's not stupid. Think.